Hello everyone and welcome back to Farmer Joe Homesteading. This week we don't have a ton to update on, but we did get a new farm toy. Do you like it, Joe? Oh, Bobo, you scared them. Get them some grain. They're hungry. Get them the grain, Bobo. So in other super fun, exciting farm news, we got some super beautiful pullet eggs this week. So with the process of going through the chickens for figuring out different egg colors and stuff, I'm also planning on figuring out who is laying that dark brown Marin's egg and also who is laying that precious green egg. We've now had 2 of those green eggs. They are brand new. We had one outside of the coop and one under the roost. So it is a new hen laying it that's just starting to lay. So we were not expecting to have any olive eggers. I did hatch out some olive eggers from a family member, and I wasn't sure if I had any hens. I only had 5 chicks survive, and obviously we did because we've got some beautiful green eggs. So really excited about that and excited about the future of the farm and the new pullets that we have laying every week. I shoved all of their boxes right full of new straw again yesterday to hopefully encourage them to lay here in the coop instead of out in the bush. The teenager turkeys continue to drive me crazy, but we're pretty sure there's only 3 toms. There's consistently only 3 of them that really like to fight and pick on each other. You can see there, he just about displayed. There's only 3 that display all the time, and only 3 gobbling, which is a pretty good indicator. You can also tell by their snoods, so like he's letting his out. He's a teenager, so it's not very long yet. But then you see ones like this one where the snood doesn't come out very far, and she's got the strip of hair behind her neck. So that's a pretty good indicator that that is a Jenny. And you can see like that Sasha or Sage. Sage is 1.5 years, and her head has quite a bit of hair on it, and her snood does not get very long. And so that's a pretty good way to tell if there are girls. So I'm pretty sure there are 6 girls in this pen. So this is a tom here. That one's a tom that's displaying. Another little tom here. So we've got 3 out of the 9 young turkeys in here. 3 are definitely for sure toms. There is one that I was a little bit unsure about, but I'm pretty sure the rest are Jennies. As they get older, it makes it a little bit easier to tell. are so full of themselves right now, and they're constantly fighting. They're definitely a bit hormonal at this stage, but that is how we are able to kind of know the difference between them, is just the displaying, the gobbling, and then the strip of hair is a pretty good indicator of it being a Jenny. And they're starting to show their body size a little bit more. Like, you can really see how much bigger the Toms are to the Jennies. I mean, they're all the same age. So, like, here's two standing side by side here. You can even see that his tail feathers are a little bit longer, a little bit brighter. So there's definitely 3 Toms in this pen. Also in this pen, I am still swapping around the cuckoo marin hen to know who is laying what. So this is a new hen I added in here yesterday. This one's got her little green band. I decided after watching her eggs for the last week that her eggs are actually really good and really strong, have really good speckling in them. We also did something super fun again this week. Hey, turkey turkeys. Hey, turkey turkeys. So this week we delivered 3 of the goslings into the city for another family to start a flock of brown Chinese. So that was really exciting. And while I was there, I picked up these 2 new turkeys in this coop. They hatched out in July, so they are 2 months younger than the flock that we currently have. And I am quite certain that it is a Jake and a Jenny, which gives us 1 extra Jenny and another Jake to choose from when we pick our breeding Tom for next year. So that should give me 8 or 9 breeding females of turkeys for next year, which my goal was about 10. But if we have 8 or 9 plus 2 Toms, then that'll keep us around 10 turkeys total anyways. And that is a lot of turkey. So I'm really happy with the flock that we have. I'm excited to have these 2 other ones added in for a little bit extra turkey goodness for next year. You didn't have a chance to have a look at the video. Make sure you check out the video we put out on Monday on Big Mama, because she is doing fantastic and she is back to her normal self and milking really well. All right, here is Big Mama. Nice and wide. Lots of milk. Her bag's been super full when we milk. Our sweet Mama Shadow is due on Saturday, so unfortunately you guys won't get to see them until next week. But I gave her lots more straw, so she has lots to work with to make a nice cozy nest, and she's already been pulling hair. So we're really excited to have our second litter of precious little purebred satins from Shadow. Livy has been super full of beans feeling this fall air. She is growing. She's actually getting quite big, which is super exciting. And I don't think she bred. There was a possibility of an accidental litter because we had to transport her with the buck to go to the fair, but I don't think that she is going to have any babies, so that's a good thing. I want her to wait and fully mature before we breed her. So as I'd mentioned when I talked about getting the new turkeys, we did sell 3 of the goslings already. We do have intentions of getting rid of a few more geese before winter and staying to 5 for the winter season, because they are a lot tougher to keep over winter, especially in a big group, because they make such a wet mess in the coop. Last week we had come out to the garden and harvested all the pumpkins we could find and did a quick cleanup of the garden, and we just found a bunch more pumpkins, so we're going to be doing more pumpkins today. Okay. Put them in the cart. You're okay. You're okay. Just step over it. You're okay. You're okay. There you go. Step over. There. Okay. Yeah. I gotta be honest with you guys, we have not been in the greenhouse in over a week after I completely gutted the whole thing. So here's what it looks like. Some of the cucumbers have been hit by the frost, the ones that are out on the window. But look, the cucumbers finally grew big enough to do something with. The tomatoes are okay. They don't look like they've been hit with frost. But right now, while we're in here, we are going to pick everything off and bring it in the house because it is starting to freeze hard enough to kill things in here, and I don't want to lose all this produce. And that is all that we have for you guys. We're still doing a little bit of garden cleanup as we wind out the rest of the fall, and still always exciting things happening with the animals. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel to keep seeing us every week, and we will see you guys next time.